that. It's like, yeah, that'll be $5,000.
It's
I was like,
crazy.
are you fucking kidding me?
Also, hold on, I just started my stream thingy. Hello, travelers, welcome in. Today we're doing a chatting stream. I know it's my first one I've ever done actually, so hopefully I can keep up. But who am I talking about here? It's me. I just yap nonstop. So, also we are here with Cinder Spark. Definitely go check out
I
his stuff. Okay, and we're starting with the hitting. Thank you so much for that.
I've seen
Yes.
that so many times, and so many times I'm like watching your stream. It's like they just bombard you with like clocks.
They like to bully me.
I know I've seen it so many times. I'm like watching your stream. It's just like, oh, guess we're just doing this now.
Oh, yes. Especially when I mess up in anything, it's just straight to the face. No warnings or anything, just, ugh, get out of here. That's what it is. Why do I sound different? It's because I woke up like an hour ago. You get my morning voice today.
Just say you sound like maybe you're sick or something.
Oh no, this is just me in the morning. It's no, but yes, pull up your coffee, your tea, your orange juice, whatever it is you want to drink, and have a nice little chat with us, travelers.
Speaking of which, I like almost like have sucked down all of my Dr. Pepper that I got this morning because I got McDonald's because I was hungry and I
Oh,
wanted
McDonald's.
I wanted, yeah, I wanted breakfast, but I didn't want to cook. I was like, fuck it. So I DoorDashed me some McDonald's. I got like four of those sausage burritos and a Dr. Pepper.
Oh, I see. You know what my breakfast is right now?
What?
Goldfish. That's goldfish
I,
and green tea.
you can't go wrong with goldfish though.
Honestly, and they're the extra cheddar ones. Beautiful.
Uh, I I as much as I like goldfish, I though prefer whales and um oh why am I blanking on what it's called? The little square ones, I forget what they're
Oh,
called.
Cheez-Its? Cheez-Its?
Yeah, Cheez-Its, yes, Cheez-Its.
Oh, Louis from my chat says you're a real one because you're a Dr. Pepper fan.
Oh, I love Dr. Pepper. Oh, y'all want to hear something really interesting? So, uh, I think it's called milk of something, like it's some kind of like milk that's supposed to be like um
Oh, also thank you for the follow, Melissa.
uh milk, is it milk of magnesia or something? It's like it's one of those things that's supposed to like help your system, if you get what I'm saying. Um and like you mix it with like Dr. Pepper,
What?
dude. Yeah, and it's apparently it's supposed to help you have like the best shit of your life. And I was like, what?
What? Why? I mean, I get. Well, no, I guess if like you're having trouble going to the bathroom and you don't want to like drink Pepto, I guess that
Yeah.
makes sense. But also, that just sounds disgusting. Like,
Well, okay,
why?
so apparently Dr. Pepper has prune juice in it. Apparently, I don't really know if that's true or not. And
Okay.
I don't know. It's something I heard online. I don't know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah. So when I took my allergy medicine Saturday morning, I swallowed the little capsule thing, and I was like, oh, I
Oh
was like,
yeah,
what?
yeah. I heard you talking about that, and I was like, I like missed the first half of the story, so I was like, you swallowed a cap just because you wanted to.
Okay, no. Okay, so it was Saturday morning. I woke up. And it was like 2:30, 2:45 in the morning. And my allergies were fucking with me, and I was like, I need my allergy medicine. So, what I went down, or no, I went upstairs to go get my medicine. I gotta open up, and I usually just dump like a few in my hand. I just pop it right in. Well, I go to take some of it,
Ew.
and I'm thinking, oh, I have probably two left, because I had about like three or four that were in there or whatever. And so I go to put it down, and I see there's like three, and I'm like, oh, I guess I only took one. Then I realize, I look and I'm like, oh, that little. So they're called a decadent, or like a freshest capsule that's supposed to keep the bottle fresh. I swallowed it by accident.
How do you swallow that by accident?
I don't know.
That's
I don't know.
crazy.
Yeah. Um. So because I take my I take my medicine with like a drink, obviously, like water or like whatever I have all the time, and I had a cup of water, so I downed it real quick, not thinking anything about it. Like, I wasn't paying any attention. I was like half-ass a fucking sleep. So
That's amazing.
yeah, so that's been in my system last 3 days.
3 days. It should not be in your system still. It's been 3 days. I think you maybe should go get that checked out. Honestly.
I haven't had it. Like I said, I haven't had any issues with it. That's a futures me problem. If it becomes one, hopefully not. But I
Oh, that's
I
crazy.
I should be fine. It's okay. So I googled it and it said it's non-toxic. It should pass in your system within 2 to 3 days. You should be fine. And I was like,
Well,
oh,
I
okay.
mean, it's been three
Like, all
days
right.
though, so like,
Yeah. I mean, I'm not having any issues. I feel fine,
I
which is
mean,
weird.
just because you don't feel anything doesn't mean nothing's happening.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I probably should go get it. I don't know. Get it checked
You
out. I don't know.
probably should, yeah. That might be a good idea.
Yeah, maybe. But I don't want to.
I know, I don't like the
Oh.
doctors. I would do like literally anything other than go to the doctors if I could.
Well, see, I don't mind going to the doctor. I don't. Like I'm cool with going to the doctor. It's just like it's another thing that I have to potentially worry about, and I'm like, I already got other shit I have to worry about, and it's another thing on the plate. I'm just like, fuck.
Sorry if you can hear my dogs running in the background. They're very energetic this morning, as you can
No,
tell.
you're good. Yeah, no, I have dogs too, and a lot of times when I'm streaming, you could hear my dogs like barking their fucking head off.
See, mine doesn't. The other two do. I'm watching my family's dogs too, but mine doesn't bark. He'll just like stare at me like he wants to eat my soul. He's an Australian Shepherd, by the way.
Oh,
Yes. Also, Louis says, "How am I simultaneously surprised and not surprised by your PNG tuber?" Oh yeah, I brought up your PNG tuber on my
oh,
thing.
mine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, so cool story. Have I shown you the original one?
No, you have not.
Okay. I'm gonna have to pull it up.
You also
So
said you sound like, oh gosh, I don't know how to say that. Nux Taku?
I don't think I know
N-U-X.
who.
Yeah, I don't know who that is either.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know who that is. Da 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 da. Oh wait, I have. What am I doing? I'm an idiot. I have the original files on my computer. God, I'm so dumb sometimes. Um, let me see here. Da 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 da. Oh, image. Okay, cool. Yeah, so the original one that I got, I bought it off Etsy for like $12. So originally, so when I became a VTuber, I was planning to go the whole full route of making my own model and everything, and um, I was like, well, that's really expensive and
Yeah.
really hard to do, and I was like, I don't want to go that route.
No, yeah, I totally get that. Hi. Oh my gosh. You're gonna. Don't laugh at me when I say this name. Hi, Stale Lemon Feet. Welcome in. How are you today? This bright and beautiful morning. I'm glad you could make it to a stream.
Okay, so here is the original. This is the original model. This is what it looks like.
Oh, hold on here.
Um,
Oh, did you send it in the Discord?
no, it's on the stream,
Oh,
but I can do that too.
hold on. I had to like pull up my thingy.
Oh no, you're good. Okay, so I was right. You do look slightly different. Yes. Okay, and there's a I like the new app. There's a well, it's somewhat still the kind of the
Oh,
same.
that's the one I have pulled up on mine.
Okay, that's the this is the original one that I had. Um, so okay, because the one that I'm using right now, if you see the one like that's like bouncing around right now,
Yeah.
so this one, the one that I'm using currently, this is the redrawn version of it.
Oh, I got you here. I'm gonna pull it up on my stream so they can see it too.
Okay,
Or you could also go check out his stream. Do that
so
too.
here's the cool story. I have a VTuber friend by the name of Doomed Horns, who has been in my stream before. I've collabed with her before. She pops into my chat from time to time. Which by the way, go
I am
follow
showing
her.
you.
Go show her some love. She's awesome. She decided to redraw my model for me because she was worried it was like AI generated or something, and so she was like, "Let me redraw it for you," and I was like, "Okay, cool." So this is what she has so far. She's still working on it. This isn't the full thing, but this is what she has so far. Um, but yeah, that's the kind of the short version of it. But um, I think I might have. Do I have? I don't know if I have the drawn piece.
Oh
that
my
she
god,
did.
it's all doubled. Oh no. Hold on. I need to. How do I do this? I don't know how to use any of this. Oh no. Forget. Okay, hold on. How do I? How do you take a screenshot? Nope, that's not it. I was trying to show him on the like the on your stream, but I don't know how to pull it. I don't know how to show it on here.
You're good.
That's what I'm doing, Cosmo. Listen, I'm trying to do that. I don't know how to do any of this. Listen, my streams are held together by faith and luck, okay?
Don't
Ooh,
feel bad. I'm still figuring out Streamlabs myself, so
no, yeah, I literally. Everyone says OBS is so much better, but I'm not gonna lie, I thought this was OBS, and I was like, for the longest time, I was like, OBS is not better. This shit sucks. And then they were like, you're not even in it, and I was like, what? Excuse me?
okay. So I used to have I mean, I have OBS. I just don't use it anymore because it's fucking terrible.
Oh yeah, no. See, I could not. I'll stick with
Because that's what
Streamlabs.
yeah, that's what I used to use, and I was like, I hate it. I don't like it. Streamlabs is better.
It is. Ooh, what are you making, Stale? You said you're baking right now. What you making?
They're probably rolling up. That's probably what they mean.
There what?
Rolling like rolling up like puff puff pass.
Yeah, that's what I thought you meant. I was like,
Yeah, that's probably what they're doing.
no, they said they're like baking, so they're typing with their because like they're I don't know.
Um,
At least I assumed they were making like cookies or something. But I mean, now that you say it, I could see it both ways.
okay, no, because when I hear I'm baking, I don't think of like food. I think of like, oh, I'm getting baked.
You know,
This is what I hear now.
honestly, I live in a state where like ooh, my Hoo Hot, I get a free dinner today. What? Sorry.
No,
I
you're
got a
good.
notification on my phone. It was like, you get a free dinner at Hoo Hot because it's Memorial Day. And I
Ooh.
was like, heck yes! I'm going to go to Hoo Hot later. Anyway, no, I live in a state where, like, it's legal. So,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
honestly, that should have been my first assumption. But,
yeah.
I'm 5 followers away. Oh, I'm 5 followers. Oh, thanks, Louie. I'm 5 followers away from my goal. What was my goal? I don't remember. It's something.
Same.
Something or another. I'm still trying to pull up your little PNG tuber too. I don't know how to. Okay, I'll figure it out.
So this is the piece of art that was drawn by Doomed. this is kind of what she's working towards. She's also adding a little like crow mascot for me because crows are my favorite bird. This is kind of what she's working on. Um,
Oh,
and it,
that's sick.
I know
I
I
like the
was
little
like,
inspiration down
dude,
there.
I know it's so cool. So, uh, and I don't think she saw it. I showed my other friends. So, what's cool is I actually have an outfit that looks just like that. Because I have a black hoodie, I have a cross necklace, I have a red flannel, and I have jeans that have tears in them and some like skateboard shoes. That's literally how I dress in like IRL,
Oh,
which is so
really?
cool. Yeah, that's how I dress in like real life. So like when she like drew that for me and showed me, I was like, dude, that's literally how I dress. I was like, that's so cool.
I dress like an 80s chick, so I love
Ah,
80s and 70s clothing.
you probably like Metallica too.
No, not really. I don't really listen to them
No.
actually.
Huh.
I
I
listen
so
to
yes.
musicals.
Oh, then you and Cyan would be good friends then.
I love musicals.
So does he. He loves all kinds of musicals, epic,
Oh, yes.
Shakespeare.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I have other friends that are into all those, and I'm slowly getting myself into them. I've never been big on musicals. The only like really like musical I really liked was what is it called? Sweeney Todd.
Oh, yes.
Sweeney Todd was so good. It's so good. It's like one of my top favorite movies. Though it is like really gory. There's a lot of like blood and like killing in it.
But I think that's what adds so much. Like, cause like so many musicals, like they're usually just either really like serious, like emotional wise, or like comedic, like it's so hard
Yeah.
to find one that's like I love the Edgar Allan Poe musicals. Like those
Hmm.
ones are always nice. What musicals do I know? I know so many musicals. I'm a freaking theater kid, Louis. Listen, you already know this. I'm a theater kid.
See, I wanted to do theater as a kid, and I wanted to like act in like the plays that we had, but I never got picked. So I was like, well, guess I'm not going that route then.
Oh
So
no.
I never got picked. I was like, oh, whatever.
I mean,
So.
I for like the first couple years I was in theater, like I mostly had background characters or I did like set and stuff. And then
Mhm.
my last like 3 years of high school is when I started getting like better roles. I think I pretty much for almost all our plays, I got some type of leading role. One of them we had like created our own like multiple choice ending play. And that was also a shit show. I definitely don't recommend it, especially because we only had like a month to make this play, practice it, get all the costumes and set ready, and then like perform. And I wasn't even supposed to be part of this play, but the person who was the lead for that play got sick, and I was the backup person. Like they had COVID, so it was like during the height of COVID
Mm.
isk. Yeah, so they were like, we need someone to fill in. Can you do it? And I was like, well, how much time do we have left? And my like theater instructor at the time was like, we have 1 week. And I was like, well, shit, let me pull my ass out of my pants real quick and get in gear. So I couldn't memorize the lines in 1 week. That was just impossible. So what we did was while we were on stage, our characters had our phones out, and so like for like flashlights because like the lights went out in the school. Like it was a play about like how kids got stuck at a school during like a storm. And anyway, so I anytime I had my phone pulled out for like a light, quote unquote light, I was just looking at my script. It was actually crazy.
So I actually just recently got into voice acting myself. Um, which is, I mean, it's somewhat different than like normal acting, but I've been getting into voice acting and I'm like having fun with it. I actually have a friend who helped me put together kind of like a very, very like amateur demo reel kind of, which I know you saw. Uh, and I have like other videos up on my own YouTube, but I really got into voice acting because I've always wanted to be an actor, though I don't think I'm very good at it. I
Hey,
but
practice makes perfect.
I wouldn't say perfect. It makes better, but I mean it's definitely fun to do. I like get to play like different characters and shit, so it's cool.
Oh no, yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I mean I've always wanted to go the acting route. I always thought that was kind of cool.
No, I had originally wanted to do acting too, but then I went to college and I took like an acting course. And like there's
Mm,
just so much that goes into it. And like so like it's
yeah,
kind of it's a little like VTubing. Like so much money goes into it before you even start like getting anywhere that it's like it's crazy. Like cuz
yeah,
you usually have to hire your own like makeup artist, you have to hire like your own like coaches and your own like unless you get recruited, you have to hire like your own like managers and it was a lot.
yeah. I would imagine so.
Do you want me to do a karaoke stream, Louis? Are you insane? Do you want your ears to bleed? Why would you ask me that, dude?
That's awesome.
I cannot sing.
I can sing decently well.
Oh, hi,
It
TV.
it just kind of just depends on like what it is.
I don't.
I can sing
I
decently.
yeah, no, I can. I can like I hum.
Mm.
So I chose to be an animator. That's a smart move, TV. I think animators are really cool. I can do like short little animations, but like I'm not patient enough to like sit down and do like full on like animated like short stories and whatnot.
Yeah, I also wanted to kind of go that route, but I ended up not doing that.
No, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. No, I've jumped around to like so many different like career options. Like I originally wanted to make games and then I was like I'm going to become an anesthesiologist cuz why not? And then I was like, "Oh, I'm going to become a FBI profiler." And then I was like, "No, that shit sucks." Because it really
Uh,
does. And then I was like, "Oh, I'm going to become an EMT." And then I didn't get accepted into EMT program. So I was like, "Ah, well, next plan of action." And then I was like, "Oh, you know what? Now I'm going to be a child behavior specialist." And that's what I've been doing. So,
yeah, no, I think we all kind of like jump around between like what we really want to do, you know. I cuz I've done that myself. I mean cuz I there's so many things that I've like wanted to be over the years, and I'm slowly working on doing kind of all of it all at once, to be honest. Um I do everything now from like VTubing, I'm doing voice acting, YouTuber. I also like make music, I'm doing all kinds of like different things, streamer, you know. So,
yeah.
um, but as far as like realistic like careers, I wanted to do either psychology or go into marketing, which I haven't done either of those things, but I have a little bit of both under my belt. I took a psychology class in high school, and I also took 3 years of marketing. I've done economics and personal finance, and you would think I'd be better at financing my financial situation, but I'm so terrible with money.
No, honestly, same.
I thought I would have been better with money, but nope, nope, not even in the slightest.
No, I've been trying to like save up and stuff, especially like now that we've reached summer and all the kids are out of school, like we have all day daycare, so I'll be making a lot more money. But I've been trying to save up because I want to eventually like move into my own house, and it's just
Yeah,
it's a lot, especially right now.
yeah. See, that's the thing. Everything is just so goddamn expensive right now, so it's hard to do anything.
Literally, honestly. TV. Yeah, I specialize in 3D animation, motion capture, and production management. That's so freaking cool for games and animation productions. If this doesn't work out, I want to go into what is mortuary school?
Oh, I'm assuming it's like mortuary stuff.
Oh, like dead bodies?
I'm only assuming because I I could be wrong. I'm just assuming that's what they mean.
Oh,
It could be something else. I don't know.
yeah, maybe. Oh yeah, no. TV says yes. Mortuary, dead
Oh,
bodies.
like the mortuary assistant.
Yeah. TV, are
Nope,
you ready to handle the
nope,
demons that might come out of the bodies?
nope, nope. Fuck that. Nope, 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 nope.
No, I think that's so cool though. I don't. I see. I don't believe in ghosts. Now, jump scares, I'll get scared shitless, but ghosts, nah, nah.
No, I hate jump scares. I think jump scares are cheap because I have PTSD, so I jump easy.
No, I think jump scares are cheap too. You're not the only one. I
No,
literally
because like
hate
the
them.
thing is, I literally have PTSD, and anytime there's any kind of loud noise, it like triggers me, and I like go into like fight or fight mode, and I'm like I'm
For
stuck.
real.
I'll end up like freezing. And I'm like, hold on, what just happened? And I tend to like jump a lot.
No, yeah.
Melissa says I work as a therapist for Asylum. It gets scary. I bet it fucking does, Melissa.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But yeah, no, I also I couldn't imagine being like a mortuary person because that also has to be extremely depressing because it's like you're like surrounded by dead bodies.
But also peace and quiet, you know what I mean? Sorry, that was really
Yeah.
dark.
No. I would, yeah. I mean, I would imagine so. It would be peaceful, but like you're surrounded by dead bodies all day, dog. Like that has to be depressing because I
That's fair.
just the constant loom of just death that just stares you in the face. Like what?
No,
I'm also
honestly.
I'm also a germaphobe, but nope, germaphobe. I couldn't. Nope. Nope.
You talking
That,
about germs? I work with a bunch of kids every day. Do you know how many germs there are?
oh my god,
I
kids are
literally
dirty.
No, listen, the other day I was doing like a little art class with the kids, and I had this one kid sitting next to me who was very obviously sick, and we had like already called parents to be like, "Hey, come pick up your fucking kid. They're sick." And they had yet to do it. And so he was sitting next to me like drawing, and I turned to him to see what he's drawing, and he looks at me and he sneezes right into my face. And I was like, "Ah!" It was so gross. I was like, you need to go wash your hands because I just needed him away from me.
Nah, I would have vomited. Nah, no, I would
No,
have I
yeah.
would have puked.
I've
And
had
then
kids vomit on me before. I've had adults vomit on
ew,
me before.
ew.
Louis says 100 followers and I'll play Mortuary Assistant. Deal. Give me 200 followers and I'll play Mortuary Assistant. And you know what? I'll do it in one straight stream.
Tried to play it. I tried to play it because I have it.
Oh, do you?
Uh, yeah, I have it. I tried to play it, and I wasn't scared. I was more like annoyed because the game is so like janky and shit and
Oh,
broken as fuck. I was like trying to pick up the shit, like all the different items. I was like, how do you pick this shit up? And I was like, okay, I'm not having fun. I was like frustrated because I was like, this is tedious and janky. I don't like it.
that's crazy.
There's so like no like there's so many games that are like they're like Madison. Madison's good, but it's janky. Um, room I think it's Oxide Room 104 or some shit like that. There's a few horror games where like they're good horror games. It's just it breaks the immersion for me when a game is like broken and janky and shit.
Yeah.
Because then I'm like, it's tedious because then you have to deal with how broken, and I'm like, nope, I can't get into it.
Yeah. No, I get that.
I just I tried to like it, and I was like, I just can't. I can't.
No, that's so fair though. Like, I can't do it if like it's also like one of those games where it's like the joke horror. Like that
Oh
just breaks
yeah,
complete. Like I play horror games because I want to get scared. I don't want to. I don't want to laugh, but I still end up laughing because I'm nervous.
right. See, I like horror games also because they are scary. But the thing is, I don't play them because I want to be scared. I play them because I like the. So, for example, I love Silent Hill. I absolutely love Silent Hill because to me, Silent Hill is a metaphor for mental illness,
Oh
and
yeah.
it's a very like morbidly comforting thing to like resonate with the characters. Um, because I know what James does in Silent Hill 2 is like really fucked up, but like when
Don't
you
call me a
think about it, it's
scaredy
like
clock.
but
No,
uh
yeah, like Silent Hill. I like the like. I mean, I like the story and stuff, but yeah, it's a really like depressing game.
yeah, yeah. But see, I find so much comfort in it because I suffer with mental illness. I suffer with a lot of mental issues. So it's really comforting because it's like, oh, you're not alone in dealing with this kind of shit. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's a morbidly comforting thing for me.
No, I love when like games like really like kind of understand real life things or like put it like, oh, I'm not wording that right. Like when they're realistic, I should say.
Right? Yeah.
Because when they're
Like I was,
realistic, it just adds more like connection.
yeah. I would see that. Okay, so um, I before I say this, I need everyone to understand I am not justifying what James did because what James did was fucked up and it was wrong. From a psychological standpoint, though, I can understand why he did what he did. So I've tried to have this conversation with other people, but I don't think people really like see eye to eye what I'm saying. But so the reason he suffocated Mary was because he was frustrated that she couldn't put out essentially. And
Yeah.
like that's fucked up, but
Yeah.
like if you have a loved one who is dying, like you're going to have a lot of shit running through your head. You know what I mean? But like I think someone said I remember someone saying that she like told him to do it. So it was like a mercy kind of thing.
I
But
don't.
I don't yeah, I don't know if that was like true or not.
Yeah, I don't like the sound of that one. I don't.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know about that,
Hi, outer. No, like
but
I. That doesn't sound right
I
to me.
yeah, no. But it's just I like the idea that the game is a metaphor for like mental illness. It's just it's I don't know. It's a morbid kind of comforting kind of thing for me.
Yeah. Ugh. Makes me want to play horror games. So. I hate playing horror
Oh, I
games, but I
know.
love playing them. So.
Oh, I love horror games. Speaking of which, I have, like I said, I have Outlast Trials. I played a little bit of it like yesterday.
I don't have it. I have to buy it, which I gotta wait until I get because I want to play it. I've been talking
Mhm.
to some of my other friends about playing Outlast Trials, and so I want to get it, but I gotta wait until like next week till I get paid to get it.
I have it.
I know when I get it, well, we're gonna have to do another stream and we're gonna have to play it. Oh, why are
That
you hitting me?
that yeah, Doomed Horns also wants to play it with me because I was trying to remember who told me who wanted me to get it, and I was like, "Was it you?" She was like, "You have it." I was like, "Yes." She was like, "Yay!" And I was like, "Yep."
We're
And then
gonna have
because
to
I
do one big stream with like a bunch of people playing Outlast Trials.
Oh, I know. That would be so awesome though.
Because I've
Uh,
got a couple of friends too that want to play Outlast Trials. They're like screaming in my chat, "We gotta play!"
yeah, I just got it because Dune was wanting me to get it because she wanted to play it with me, and I told her I was like, I don't have it, but I'll get it because I have Dead by Daylight, and she didn't have Dead by Daylight, but now I have Outlast Trials and she has Dead by Daylight.
See, I've never played Dead
And
by Daylight either, so
oh well, it it's a fun game. I I just wouldn't recommend it unless you really, really, really fucking hate yourself.
oh, okay. I was gonna say Cosmo just said don't play Dead by Daylight, and I was like, it can't be that bad, right?
you, I'm sorry, but like you have to really hate yourself to play Dead by Daylight,
oh, okay.
which I do.
oh no.
I hate myself very much. No, because I felt that way for a long time with Dark Souls, because I have Dark Souls too. It's like my comfort game, and which is a weird sentence to say because when you talk to the community,
I was gonna say
they're
I
like,
know Dark Souls, and I know that is
yeah,
not a comfort game.
yeah, they're like, fuck this game entirely. I hate this goddamn game. So when I first started playing it, I was like, this game is gonna make me break my goddamn controller. I swear to God. There's so many times I'm like, I'm gonna break my fucking controller. The game would piss me off. But now it's my comfort game. I don't know. It's a comfort game for me. I said that on online. I said that online somewhere, and someone was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? Are you okay?" I was like, "No, not in the slightest."
Oh,
I play a lot of games that people are like, "Why are you playing this, dude?
you know,
Are you
honestly,
okay?"
say like one of my Louis, he's like, there's a Dead by Daylight dating sim. I know for a fact I'm right after this I'm gonna go get it because I love dating sims. Those are my comfort games. That's what I play when I'm like I need to de-stress and not like do anything. They're mind numbing. I like it. Dating sims are just perfect for me. They're just funny.
I've always wanted to play a dating sim, but I've never had the chance to play
You
any
should
of
play
them.
Sucker for Love. It's my favorite dating sim right now. It's a Lovecraftian dating sim where you date the gods from Lovecraft, like Lovecraft
Mm.
stories. It's absolutely
I'll ha-
hilarious.
that's so funny. Uh, I'll have to romance up fucking Cthulhu.
Hey, that is like the very first one you can romance. There's Cthulhu. There's like 3 different games too.
Oh, that's so funny. That is so funny.
All right, see you, TV. Thanks for lurking.
That's so funny.
I want to hug the gator. That's a dating sim? Is it about dating an alligator? Because I'm like Floridian by blood, so
Oh my God, are you really?
I am born and
Oh
raised.
Lord. Oh Lord. Don't
I
get me
say born
started
and
on
raised, but I've moved a lot in my life. I've lived in several different states. So,
don't get me started on Florida people. Good Lord.
what's wrong with Florida people? No, actually, you know what? I know the answer to that one. Actually,
I was about to
yeah.
say, think about that question for a
Sorry, that
minute.
was just the defensive Floridian in me.
Let's
Listen.
not get started on the goddamn Florida man.
Look, Florida just has a little bit of spice compared to everywhere else, you know? Just a little bit of
Not to,
spice.
not to mention there are people from Florida that talk like they're in a fucking cartoon.
I mean, you're
I,
not wrong. You're not wrong.
oh no, Melissa, I'm moving to Florida. Oh
Oh, you're
no.
gonna hate the heat there and the humidity. But it's not bad.
Oh,
It's not bad. They have hard-boiled peanuts there.
ew.
What?
That
Oh,
sounds that
excuse
sounds
me?
gross. That sounds so
No, they
gross.
are the best freaking thing in the world by all time. Hard-boiled peanuts are the best.
Ew.
Ugh. Sorry.
Ew. That doesn't sound very good.
No, they're no. Listen, they're just all it is you dump a bunch of like raw peanuts in a pot with a bunch, like a crap ton of salt, and you boil them, and then you have hard boiled peanuts, and then they're just like they like pop in your mouth. Oh, they're so good.
I'm
I
clicking
realize,
that.
you know what? I realize what I said, and I'm gonna pretend I didn't say what I said. Okay?
Yeah, see, Melissa agrees with me. She's like, I'm sorry, hard-boiled peanuts?
Yes. They're so good. You gotta try them first. Listen, my motto is you have to at least try everything once in life. That's the best way to
I,
live.
I don't know about that.
I will try at least one thing in life.
I can't try them. I'm allergic. Ooh.
Oh, well, never
Yeah.
mind. Don't do that. I don't. That's. No, yeah, never mind. They're not for you.
Yeah.
I'm so
That ain't
sorry you get to
good.
miss out on the fantasticness that is hard boiled peanuts, but I'd
You're not
rather you
missing much.
not die by
You're not
eating them,
missing much.
so.
You're not missing much.
No, you don't know that. You haven't even tried them. You didn't even know what they were until I just said them. So you can't say anything because you don't know. You don't know. I will stand on this hill. I will die on this hill.
People are like that when I tell them about like, so being that I live in Virginia, which we have, sweet tea and,
Oh, I love sweet tea.
biscuits and gravy, it's so good.
I love. Oh, so good.
And so anytime I've gone up north, people are like, "Do you guys really have?" I'm like, "Yes, we really have fucking diabetic ass sweet tea and biscuits and gravy. Like it's just how we are."
Like the
And it's
ratio of
just
like sweet tea and or like tea and sugars, like sugar's like 5 pounds, and then tea will be like
yes,
a cup.
yes. I'm not. No, my mom when she would make tea, she would use like a whole gallon of like a milk jug. She would fill it probably about a third way up, and then the rest is tea.
Uh-huh. That's the best kind right there.
Yeah, because like it's mostly sugar, yes, but it's still because that's still how I make my tea because it has to be mostly sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Like let's not play let's not play because it's just how it is.
That's just how it has to be.
Because I've tried other places like McDonald's and other and
Oh, I hate
nobody
McDonald's.
else
Yeah.
nobody else gets it right.
Yeah.
However, I really like McAllister's sweet tea.
I don't have a
Oh.
McAllister's where I'm at.
Yeah, no, I would imagine not. We have a McAllister's deli here, and their regular sweet tea is mango flavored.
Oh my! I love. Have you had the Wendy's like mango tea?
Yeah, I've had all of their teas.
I like Wendy's teas. I like that they're like a little bit like not bitter, but like kind of sour when you drink them.
I I don't think they are normally. I mean, unless you get like it like mixed with like lemonade. 'Cause
Oh
you
no,
can
they're
get, like,
probably not that way normally. My Wendy's is ghetto as shit, so I probably don't even make it right. But I feel like it
Probably
makes it
not.
better. So
I mean, because normally tea is very, very sweet, not sour. I'm a little concerned if it's sour.
hey, I'm not dead yet.
Not yet. Not yet. Knock on wood. Knock on wood.
Hey, I've got an iron stomach. I'm like half Asian. I can eat anything.
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
Cinder, shut up. Cinder, shut up. Cinder, shut up. Cinder, shut up. Shut
Hey,
up,
you're better
shut
than me because I would have just said whatever popped into my head just now.
up. I thought of something. I was like, nope. Cinder, shut up. Cinder, shut up.
Well,
This
now
sounds-
now I want to know what you were gonna say.
Nah. I probably shouldn't say it. I probably shouldn't. I probably should.
No, I promise it'll be fine if you say it.
Yes, but I'm worried about saying it and then like someone being like, "That's racist."
Hey, listen. What, Louis? What? What do you mean keeping up with me is exhausting? How am I? I'm such a joy to be around. I'm so energetic. I have so much energy. It rubs off onto you guys. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a freaking angel for giving you all my energy.
speaking of which, I will be right back. Let me go get an energy drink.
Sounds good. Anyway, how's your guys' morning or afternoon or whatever time it is for you? Hopefully good. I know I have to pack more later today. Oh, but also later, when the stream like is ending, we're gonna go raid Cosma because he's gonna play Visage, and we're all gonna make fun of him in the chat. Okay, we all have to make fun of him. Cosma, cover your ears. I should have said that beforehand. Cosma, pretend you didn't hear anything. Oh, talking with my divided attention. Oh yeah. I jump around. It's 1 a.m. here? Oh my god, Louis. Go to bed. Why are you still up? It's 1 a.m. and you have to go to, like, your classes? Oh my god, go to bed. Why are you up? That's crazy. I say, like, I don't stay up till, like, 3 in the morning every day. I drank all my green tea. I'm all sad. It's all gone now. Oh
Okay,
my gosh.
I'm back.
Allah.
Sorry, my Dr. Pepper went flat, so I had to get something else.
Oh no, you're good. I know, I drank all my green tea.
Oh, damn.
I know. I was chugging it though, so I can't I can't really say anything. Oh no. My thing got knotted.
Melissa said, I just realized I can't have Monster while I'm pregnant or any energy drinks.
Are you
Yeah,
pregnant? Congrats. That's amazing. Do you know the gender?
Yeah, I would imagine so, not being able to drink energy drinks when you're pregnant, because it's probably not good for the baby.
Yeah. You're not supposed to really drink any caffeine. Well, you can have like a shot of caffeine every day, I think is what it is. I'm not going to tell them that, Cosma, because it's... I know, not everyone needs to know my overwhelming fear, okay?
Overwhelming fear, what?
I have a really bad fear of pregnant people.
What?
Yeah, listen, it's okay. I can't be around pregnant people. I get scared shitless. I'm not like if there's like a pregnant person walking down the sidewalk towards me, I'll cross the street because I can't.
Yeah.
I can't do it. It's so bad.
That's
like
wild.
And the thing is, I work with like I work with a bunch of like other women, and 3 of them are pregnant right now. It's like I'm trying to play ninja with them. Like I keep trying to dodge them. I've gotten more used to them, but like if I can see you're visibly pregnant, I get so nauseous. I can't. But I love babies, and I love like babies are so cute, and I think it's so great. Like when people get like pregnant, I just can't stand you if you're next to me and you're pregnant. Like I can't do it. I don't hate the person. I just hate that they're pregnant. That sounds so bad. Hold on. How do I like justify that to where it doesn't sound like I'm just like hating on pregnant people? Oh. Like
I like that you have a really dark sense of humor and you say really unhinged, out of pocket shit.
I don't try to. It's the thing. I'm like trying to like I can't. My mouth moves faster than my brain, and so when I'm trying to like formulate sentences, they just come out in one big jumbled mess, and then it just makes me sound like a horrible fucking person all the time. No, I don't hate the unborn children. That's not what it is. I just can't. I can't. Pregnant, like it's like Alien. It's like Alien. Like there's like like that's what it makes me think of. You know the scene where the alien burst out of like the woman's stomach. That's what. That makes me just nauseous thinking about it. I can't do it. I can't. It's called tocophobia. Ah. You can't tell me you guys don't have any weird fears, okay? I'm not the only one that has weird fears. I guarantee y'all have some weird fears. Stop throwing shit at me! But yes.
Funny thing is, my partner brother is terrified of females and pregnant people.
Hey, that's worse than my fear. I see. I'm not scared of women. I am a woman. So
Women.
that would really suck if I was afraid of women, though, because I would just be scared of myself every time I look in the mirror. I'd just like look over and be like, "Whoop, jump scare." Louis, that's a lie. You don't have any rational fears. They're all irrational.
Okay. So here's the okay. So I was about to say, here's the thing. The thing what people don't understand about phobias is that they're irrational. They're not supposed to fucking make sense.
Yeah, precisely. So you can't make fun of me for being scared of pregnant people. What? Why are you laughing? You just said. You just said. You just said.
So funny. It's so funny.
No, it's not. You literally, like you don't understand.
I'm not making fun of you. It's wild. The only irrational fear I have is probably like of the dark. I don't like the dark.
Yeah, I get that one. I don't like the dark either, but I also hate when it's just one light on in the dark. I just don't like that. I hate when there's just like one singular light on because then like it attracts all the attention in the room to that one area. And then what happens if you just see like some shadow figure appear? Like that, no. I'd rather just have all the lights off and accept my fate if someone decides to get me.
Well, for me, it's well okay. So it's called nyctophobia. It's the fear of darkness, which I developed growing up because my siblings, when I was a kid, constantly scared the ever living shit out of me in the dark.
Yeah,
Constantly fucking terrorized.
that'll do it.
So now I don't like the dark. I have to have all the goddamn lights on when I go to sleep.
Louis says that you attract what you fear.
Ooh,
So
money,
yeah,
women.
I'm so scared of money. I'm so scared. Like, oh my god, I see a dollar bill and I
Ooh.
start crying.
Ooh, women.
Oh, wait, so no, that actually, you know what? I believe that you attract what you fear because you know what? There's so many pregnant people around me. It's like I'm going to have a heart attack every day. I'm not even my cousin's pregnant. 3 of my coworkers are pregnant. Like, there's just so many pregnant people around me.
I'm sorry. You want to repeat that?
What?
I swear to God, you said get my cousin pregnant. I was like,
No, I said
what?
I said my cousin is pregnant. My cousin is pregnant. She's pregnant. No.
I was like, hold on, wait a minute, hold on. I was about to say you gotta be fucked up.
No. No, I'm saying that there's just so many pregnant people around me. That does make sense, though. I'm really good at risen up moms. The mothers love me. Arachnophobia. I'm not scared of spiders. I love spiders. They get rid of all the nasty bugs.
Cool enough, actually. I found out dryer sheets are good for keeping away spiders.
Oh, really? Why?
I don't know. There's something about them. They just, I don't know. It's a propellant.
You hear that, Cosma? If you want to keep all the spiders out of your house, get some dryer sheets. He doesn't like spiders.
I don't like them either. I don't blame you.
I think
fucking hate 'em.
I have a couple in my room right now. I just let them be because they get rid of all like the mosquitoes and gnats that like find their way in sometimes, and they don't bother you. Spiders will actually like try their best not to bite you unless you're like actively trying to aggro them.
Hmm.
No, they're just sweet little guys. I found a zebra jumping spider on my kitchen floor the other day, and I took a bunch of pictures of it. It was so cool.
Man, I don't see how people could like spiders. I just, ugh.
I mean, I like. It's not like I'm in love with them, but like I don't mind them. They're great. I just like them because they keep out mosquitoes and gnats. No
Did you ever
joke.
watch, The Grim Adventures of Bill and Mandy?
No, I did not.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna make a reference, but I was like, I've probably asked if she's seen the show first. Okay, so there is an episode where one of the main characters' name is Billy. This spider comes to life and is basically like the son is supposed to be his dad or whatever. Or no, the spider is his son. And he's like, Dad, why won't you let me? He's like, he's like trying to get rid of him. And I'm like, that's so unhinged.
Literally. Oh, have you seen that? The little what's his name? The guy who plays in Grown Ups. Do you know Grown Ups, the movie?
Yes, yeah.
The main character dude. What's the actor's name?
Which one?
Um. Oh, I can't. The one that is like. He's like the big star. He has the model wife and like the like 4 kids in the movie.
That tells me absolutely nothing.
Hold on. I'll just look it up. Hold on.
There's Kevin James, um, Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yes. Have you seen that movie? I couldn't remember the name.
Yeah.
Have you seen that? Have you seen the movie though with him and the spider in space?
I have not.
Oh my god, it's so trippy. It's so weird. But it's like there's this spider. I'm pretty sure the movie's about like grief and loss. Like it wasn't like a bad movie. But
oh, that one. Okay,
yes.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about now. Now that you say, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and like just that I'm not gonna lie, the spider in that one freaked me out just because I think the voice was just so weird. Because he was like, I can't mimic the voice, but he would just talk so monotone and quiet, and it just gave me like I hated it. It gave me chills.
Mm. Did you ever watch Big Daddy?
I don't know. You'd have to remind me of like what the thing is.
Okay, so Big Daddy it's an Adam Sandler movie where this kid randomly kind of shows up in his life and he basically becomes the kid's dad essentially. There is a scene where this random guy is like walking down the street. He's like, "You're such a loser." And Adam Sandler's like, "You're not mad at me. You're mad at your dad." And he's like, "Oh, I hate my." I was like, I feel so called out right now. You're right. I'm mad at my dad.
Welcome back, Outer. No, like, I love Adam Sandler. I know, like, not all of his movies are like the greatest, but I love him because he's just hilarious. Like in anything he does, and the way he like dresses and stuff. Like one of my favorite movies, well, my family's like favorite movie, is the Vacation one where it was like he goes on oh gosh, what is it? He goes on vacation with his daughters, but then he meets like this chick there that he had gone on a previous date with, and it had gone really bad, and she's with her sons, and it was like they like slowly start falling in love throughout the movie, but just they're hilarious together, the duo of them. Now I have to look it up. This makes me want to watch Adam Sandler movies.
Adam Sandler has a restraining order against him.
Why?
Because of Deftones.
Deftones?
Deftones, the band.
Oh, yeah. Why?
So get this. Adam Sandler wanted to be a part of Deftones and basically was like trying to like bombard them and be like, let me be a part of the band. Let me be part of the band. And the band was like, no, like you're like crazy. And apparently he like kept trying to get in contact with them. And the lead singer basically told him to eat shit. And so he sends the lead singer a picture of him eating shit.
Oh, no. What? That's crazy, Adam. No, why?
And so they're like, all right, they put out a restraining order against him. So that's why they have a restraining order against Adam Sandler.
That's insane.
I know.
Also, the movie is called Just Go With It.
I think I've seen that one.
Yeah, I love that one. How do we go from phobias to Adam Sandler? I don't know. Listen.
Who knows?
Who knows? We just got here. We
Yeah.
blinked and we were here.
have all kinds of like conversations with people where it goes from like one thing to another thing to like it's really just an ADHD thing. I'm like that with a lot of my other friends.
Honestly, I jump around so bad.
Yeah.
Especially like when I've reached like the peak of the day and I'm like so full of energy and I'm just like I step outside and it's a whole new world. Like if I don't have
Yeah.
an exact list of what I'm gonna do that day, I may find myself up in another state. Like that's how bad it is. I'll follow a whole squirrel to another state.
Damn. I remember my family and I years ago. We were going to New York and we stopped in Pennsylvania at some restaurant. And I forget that we're up north. And we're like ordering food and whatnot. And the sweet waitress, she's like, "What can I get for you?" And I was like, something, a sweet tea." And then she looks at me, she goes, "Honey, you must forgot that you're up north. We don't have sweet tea up here." And I was like,
They don't have grits either up north.
"Yeah, no, they don't have sweet tea, grits, none of
None of that.
that."
None of it.
So Louis popped into my chat. He says, "Ask us about Pocket Squirrel."
I'll actually
incident."
kill you. Louis, get out. We're not talking about that.
Oh, Melissa, do you know Louis?
I literally
Or
hate I freaking squirrel incident my ass. No, we're not talking about the squirrels. We're not doing it. But
No,
the
just
squirrels
saying,
were.
huh?
No, I'm just kidding. Sorry. Oh
That's
my
so
gosh.
funny.
When did I talk about squirrels? When did I talk about them?
Apparently, you've talked about squirrels enough for it to be a thing.
No, okay. I'll explain. I have to explain the incident to you now because now I just look freaking crazy. I was playing Love and Rage. It's like that story choice game. It's kind of like Life is Strange.
Yeah.
And there was you have a camera and you have to film stuff and like there's different categories and if you complete a category you get an achievement. Well, one of them was like filming different animals. Well, I zoomed in because I saw like squirrels in a tree and I was like, oh, a squirrel. I zoomed in and they were like doing it on a tree branch. And then I was like, shit, I want to look away, but I need the achievement, so I just kept filming it, and now they won't let it go.
That's so awesome.
But I needed the achievement.
That's so funny.
I don't think I'm not in the wrong. I needed the achievement. They're the ones who kept watching. I looked away. I waited until it was done.
So funny. Speaking of squirrels, I was sitting on my front porch, I think, like a few days ago. And I'm like sitting on the porch, I'm like hanging out, whatever. And I shit you not, this squirrel comes towards the steps, like it's really close to me. And I'm like, am I gonna be able to pet the squirrel? But then like the squirrel like kind of goes to the side and goes up the tree that's like beside the house or whatever. But Pocket is one of those watching types.
I'm gonna freaking kill you, Louie. I'm actually gonna reach through this screen right now and kill you. I'll
That's so
devour your whole ass timeline. Get out of here. Don't ignore me either. I know you can hear me. You're lingering on both streams. I know you can hear me.
so funny.
No! When it happens to you, you're gonna be like, this is some shit. They're bullying me. Straight up. No, and one of my chatters, his name is Lemus. He's unhinged as hell. How did we get to the? We had been talking about something. I was playing a game, and one of the characters had called my character Kitten, and now he'll literally just pop into chat and will be like, "How are you today, Kitten?" I'm like, I'm gonna actually choke you to death. Get out.
Hello, princess.
Yes. Hello, princess. You can run, but you can't hide.
So funny. It is, man. If I was to ever see someone like that, I'd be like, "Get the fuck out of my face!
I know.
Get the fuck out of my Thanks.
Oh, Cosma sends me clips of the dude. He sent me some this morning, and there was one. It was like it was the dude saying "Hello, princess," and he was like, "I don't like your mom jokes because they're um, like overused and stuff." And he's like, "Just like your mom," and then clapped his feet together behind him, and I was like, "Yes."
That's so funny.
He's hilarious, but at the same time, like you can't help but like cringe a little. No, I love the deer when the deer does it. The hello, princess.
Yeah. Uh, Louis says, "Have a pity vote. I do this to Pocket's friends all the time."
A pity vote. What is a pity vote?
I don't know.
I don't know what that is.
What do you mean a pity vote, Louis?
Yeah, Louis, what's a pity vote? You're gonna have to explain it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to elaborate there, bud.
Elaboration,
Oh,
collaboration.
oh, oh, okay. A pity follow.
Oh, what?
A pity follow.
Pity follow. You should just follow to follow and watch all his streams.
Yeah, what she said.
Yeah, Louis.
Also, like, no, like, realistic. I was like thinking about this. I was like, I'm cool as shit. I don't know why more people don't like. Dude, I'm cool as fuck.
Oh yeah. Apparently, oh my God, Louis. Jesus
Okay,
Christ,
I'm not
dude.
okay. That sounds okay. I know that sounds really, really, really narcissistic.
Hey,
I'm
no,
aware of how
honestly,
narcissistic that sounds.
literally, you know what I do every time I go into the bathroom and I see my own reflection? I'm like, I'm a freaking god today, and then I walk out. So if you want to talk about narcissism, I'm right here.
No, I was talking to another friend of mine who I met actually through Threads, weirdly enough. And he started to follow. Uh, yeah, no, I think you're all right. It's just that it's cuz Pocket. Well, that's not very nice.
Louis.
She's cool. Also, she's just as unhinged as I am. So
You know what? I try not to be. It's just my mouth moves faster than my brain, okay?
I'm not saying no. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I like people that are unhinged and say out of pocket shit because I'm one of those people.
No, for real. That's how my whole
No,
family is, honestly, though. So, like,
you really okay. Everyone who pops into my chat and anyone who follows me, all of you need to go interact with Poppy Wolf. I'm telling you right now, he is unhinged as fuck.
so I think I'm following him on TikTok. I think Twitch too. No, but definitely
Okay.
TikTok, and I've seen some of the clips, and it makes me laugh.
Yeah, no, he, him and his other friends. Oh my god. So, playing Dead by Daylight, and the killer was chasing me. He's like, "Yeah, the killer's chasing you because he wants you." And I was like, "No, no, not my ass. I don't do anal."
Honestly, that'd be some shit I'd scream too.
And one of the others was like, "Don't knock it till you try it." And I was like, "Nah, man." I was like,
No,
"I'm fine.
no.
I'm good. I'm good." I was like, "No, nah, I'm good."
Louis says we're the group chat that got leaked type of folks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that sounds about right.
No, there's so many times I'm like on stream with Poppy, and we're gonna have to be careful with what we say, because we talk about some crazy shit. There was one time before him and I kind of got close. I was on a stream and he was talking about some stuff. He was live on both TikTok and Twitch. He said something that I guess TikTok didn't like and shut down his live. And I
Oh,
was like, damn. I was like, TikTok really didn't like you talking about that.
I think TikTok has only shut down my live once, and that's when I did the first like TikTok stream, and it was because I had put in my age, but apparently they didn't like believe that I was how old I was because I sounded too young to them, so I had to like send in like my driver's license and like a picture of my face and be like, "Yep, no, I'm totally the age I am." And
I
I'm
tried to do
like,
that and it still wouldn't let me.
"Oh,
It
really?"
was like, Yeah, it was like, sorry, we can't like verify. I'm like, what do you mean? It's on my fucking
Yeah.
driver's license, dog. What are you talking
It's
about?
like it's not a fake license. But the thing is like when you go on a TikTok and you're scrolling through like random lives, I guarantee there's like some 16-year-olds and like 14-year-olds who are on there. And I'm like, you're not supposed to be able to stream on TikTok unless you're 18, so how are they doing it? It's
I'm
just
gonna say
crazy
now
to me.
there's some really there's some very weird shit on TikTok live sometimes.
Literally. I don't scroll on TikTok really. Like I have my notifications turned off for TikTok cuz I don't want to be a death scroller on TikTok. I already do that on YouTube Shorts. I don't need to do that on TikTok. So I like have my notifications turned off on TikTok, but every now and then I'll like go on TikTok after like editing a video or something and start scrolling, and the amount of weird shit I see, sometimes I'm just like, what is going
Hmm.
on?
Yeah. See, I doom scroll on TikTok. I do. Um, the only time I go to YouTube is like if I want to watch like something like long form, because that's what I
Yeah.
watch YouTube for is the really long videos. TikTok is just if I'm doom scrolling, I'm just scrolling through short videos because I'm bored or whatever. But TikTok definitely has some really weird shit lately, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are you showing me?
Honestly.
I've reported so many weird shit, and it's very rare that anything actually gets taken down because most of the time it's like,
Yeah, they don't care.
yeah, it's like, oh, this doesn't violate. I'm like, what do you mean it doesn't violate?
Literally. Like
I'm like,
it's
all
just
right, well,
crazy to me, especially like because like I'm a daycare teacher and like a child behavior specialist. Like I hate seeing like such young kids like doing live streams because I feel like they should not. Like I get it, I was young too, but also like the internet nowadays is just so much more than it was when I was younger. So like
yeah,
kids being like on the internet and being like quote unquote TikTok famous because like a bunch of older people are watching them, that just gives me like such a horrible ick. I hate it.
yeah. So I was watching a video of this one guy, and what was it that he said? Um,
No, they don't, you, Louis.
he said something. I don't remember exactly what the comment was, but I guess he said something TikTok didn't like. But it was he said something about certain kind of people being mental or something, and it got like flagged and taken down. But I can sit here and straight up say in the comments that TikTok are straight baby back bitches, and it's fine.
Yeah, no, like literally, like I like some of the shit I say. Like people get like their like I see other VTubers getting their like stuff taken or their videos flagged and taken down for like saying something like fuck or shit too many times. But I'm over
Yeah.
here cursing like a sailor, and like most of my like TikToks have like curse words in them, and they're completely fine. Outer said I somehow ended up on Biker Talk slash Biker ASMR, and I've been so. How did you end up there, my dude? Also, I do like Biker Talk. I see where I live, bikers and biking is like such a big thing. So like, I would never ride one personally because I love my life and I don't want to die early. But I do love the aesthetic of a good motorcycle.
I used to have a moped, um, and I wrecked on it once. Uh, I was driving home from work and it was raining that night, and I think it was I think it was the left hand brake didn't work, so I pulled the right hand brake and it slid sideways and shot me off the side,
Oh my
and
gosh.
I like fall like face first into like a gravel patch, and my knee was busted open, my hand was tore open. I'm like bleeding, like
Oh, that's
all down
crazy.
my leg, all down my wrist. I'm like, there's like blood on me, and but it happened so fast that I like blacked out momentarily.
Yeah, you kind of like
And
high on adrenaline, so you were like,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So I come to and I'm like realizing what's happening, and there are three people that get out and they're like, "Are you okay? Do you need an ambulance?" And I'm like, y'all are gonna have to hold on.
Let me think for a minute. Let me,
I'm like, let me just process what the fuck just happened.
yeah, let me just realize I'm still alive. Okay, give me a minute. No,
and
that's crazy.
I'm like my pants leg is tore open, my hand is
Ugh.
like sliced open, my hand is like my knee is like busted out. I'm like bleeding, but I'm like everything that I hit is numb, so I can't feel it.
Oh gosh. Oh, that's
So
horrible.
I managed to pull my shit up, get back on, and I make it back home.
You went home?
Yes,
What?
I just pulled my shit back up, and I said fuck it, and kept going, and I made it home.
That's insane.
Well,
Oh
I
my
eventually
god.
I healed from it, but
What if you broke
uh
something though? It could have healed wrong and you wouldn't like then you'll just
oh
have troubles.
I have tons of other injuries that probably haven't healed properly.
Oh no.
I have a lower back injury from middle school that I got where I hit my lower back on I think it was probably concrete floor and it
Oh.
fucked my back all up. So now I'm in constant pain in my lower back.
Oh no, that sucks.
Yeah, and I have carpal tunnel in both of my wrists.
That's true, Cosmo.
I'm
Cosmo said no one wants to pay a hospital bill. I don't blame him.
right.
That's
I'm
fair.
like, fuck going to the hospital. I'll just get back up and go home. Fuck
I
it.
know. I like so when I turned 21, I had to get my own insurance, right? Because I got kicked off my parents because I'm 21. And so my job was like, oh, we offer insurance. So I didn't really know how insurance worked. And so I got insurance and then I noticed my like paychecks were so much like less. And I was like, hey, what happened to my paycheck? And it's like, oh, we have to take out like this amount for your insurance. And I was like, what the fuck? That's so much though. It's
Right?
crazy. And I'm like, if I didn't have insurance and I got hurt, I think I'd rather just die because that hospital bill would be
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. But no, I get up, I go home, and I'm like, I like change my clothes because I'm like soaking wet. I bandage my hand up and I bandage my leg up, and I'm like letting it heal whatever.
No, that's
Uh,
crazy.
the the next day, I at the time I was dating a girl. I go to her house. I'm like at my ex girlfriend's house now. Uh, and I get to my girlfriend's house, and we're like sitting there. She's like, "Why do you look like you're limping?" She's like, "You look hurt." I'm like, "Yeah, I wrecked last night coming home from work." She's like, "Oh my god, are you okay?" And I showed her. I was like, my knee is like split open, my hand is like
Ah!
sliced open, and there's like but she has seen where I've cleaned myself up. She's like, "Why?" She's like, "Is that why you didn't answer my text?" I was like, "Yeah, because I had just gotten home and I like passed out." I was
That's
like,
what she was worried about? You didn't answer my text?
yeah, because because I guess she had texted or called me or something. I don't remember something
That's
like that.
crazy.
But yeah, so and then we how can I put this? We tried to be intimate if you know.
Yeah, yeah, I got you.
And I was like, I had to stop midway. I was like, okay. I was like, hold on. I was like, we gotta stop. I was like, I can't. I was like,
My knee's
I,
broken.
I was like, I'm fucking hurt. I'm like, I'm like, my leg hurts. I was like, I can't do this. I was like, I feel like I'm gonna fucking die right now.
Well, yeah,
I was
you
like,
literally got into a crash the night
yeah,
before.
right. And I was like, hold on. I was like, we gotta pause. I was like, I
Do you know
can't
how
do
much
this.
of a pity party I would be throwing for myself if I'd be like, ugh, I literally can't live. You're gonna have to like contact me in like a year. It's like come back
I mean,
later.
well, eventually I like heal or whatever. And I'm just like, okay, I'm good. I'm not hurt no more. But yeah, that I was like, after that, I was like, I had to be more careful. I got my shit fixed. Uh, of course, but my moped stayed broken because everything on it was fucked because it's been wrecked so many times. Uh,
Oh god.
well, not really wrecked, but like there was one time I was at work and a storm had came through and like knocked it over, and my one of the mirrors was smashed. I think both of the lights were like smashed. It was all dented up and all fucked up.
Jesus.
That thing took a fucking
Yeah,
beating.
it did.
That thing took a fucking beating.
Oh my gosh.
And then a few years ago when I had, let's see, 2 years ago when I just turned 25. It was right before I got my driver's license. It was in February. It was like one night, I was in bed, I was like asleep. I wake up next morning, I go outside, I'm like, oh, I think I have to like go somewhere. And I go to look for my moped, and I look, and my moped's gone.
What?
Someone stole the shit.
Why?
Dog, the area I live in is ghetto as fuck. Who knows?
That's crazy. Oh my
I
god.
look, and it's missing. It's gone. So I put in a police report. Never heard back from the police.
Yeah. Aw,
That
that's
was, like,
crazy.
typical.
I would say the only time, okay, well, it's not the only time, but the only time it was my fault that I got in a crash was I hit a Runza, which, if you don't know what a Runza is, it's a fast food restaurant. I was going through the fast food thing, and I, like, overshot the window, and so I was backing up.
Oh.
And they had a little tiny wall sticking out, and I full on just rammed back into it. And then I made direct eye contact with the person at the window, and I was like, "Who put that there?" And then I grabbed my food and paid for it, and then I parked in the parking lot, and I called my parents, and I was like, "Hey, I just hit a Runza," and they were like, "What?" And I was like, "I hit a Runza with my car," and they were like, "Are you fucking stupid?" And I was like, "Apparently."
God damn. What are you, fucking dumb?
Yeah, that's literally,
Damn.
that's literally what they were like. Are you dumb? It's not that crazy. How was I supposed to know there was a little wall there? And it took out my whole backlight too. I was like, dang. I didn't think I'd hit it that hard, but apparently I backed up pretty hard.
So I've only been in one.
Mirrors, I don't use those.
I think I've only been in like one per se, like wreck. It wasn't like a wreck. It was like a mini, like little fender bitter. I was like, I went to the park. And there's a park that's like down the street from my house, and I was in the parking lot. I was trying to pull out of the parking lot, and as I'm pulling out, the way the street works is on like in the like very front is there's one, there's two lanes going like away, and there's another lane like going in the other opposite direction. So there's two different lanes going different directions. One guy is coming like past me. He's like hauling ass up the street as I'm like trying to pull out. He speeds up so I can't get out, and he almost hits me.
Oh
And
my
so I
gosh.
stop, and then so I try to go and like put my car in reverse to back up. There's a dude following too goddamn close behind me, so I rear end him by accident.
Oh
And
god.
I didn't see him because I was just like so like in a panic mode, and so I had to go to court. It was like almost a $200 ticket.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Eventually I got it paid off, which took a while, but whatever. And I didn't even mean to, because the dude was following too close behind. Okay, so originally, he wasn't gonna press any charges. Originally.
Originally.
So they were like, okay, you know, go to court, you know, whatever. It'll probably be dropped, you know, what. As I'm like following up with the cop, whatever, he's like, all right, have a good day, whatever. Later, I think in the week or like the next week, he's like, hey, I need to talk to you. I was like, okay, cool, whatever. He's like, actually, he's like, here's the ticket. Basically, the dude decided to I guess press a charge.
That's crazy.
And I was like, you fucking asshole! After you told
Literally.
me to my goddamn face you weren't gonna press.
I'm not
charges.
gonna press charges, and then just press a charge. Oh my god. Do you know what?
Dude, I get to fucking court. He doesn't show up, and I still have to pay the ticket.
That's crazy.
They didn't drop it, despite the fact saying if he didn't show up, they would drop it. They didn't drop it, even though the fact he didn't show up. So I still have to pay the goddamn ticket. Yeah,
No, they should have dropped it. That's crazy.
I know.
Also,
Which I thought
Louis
was
said,
bullshit.
no offense, but you're exactly the type to wear an ankle monitor. Wait, are you talking to me?
No, he's probably meaning me.
Oh, I was like, I was like, what?
yeah, fuck that. Fuck that man, definitely.
That's
Or maybe
crazy though. No, I would have been pissed. I would have been pissed.
I think maybe he did mean you because I mean I am I would be the type to end up with an ankle monitor, but
No, no, he was talking about me. Hello, rude. Why would I wear the ankle monitor? I'm a freaking angel, okay? Listen. I've never done a wrong thing in my life besides hitting that
no,
Runza. But that was they didn't care that I hit their Runza. Why am I the ankle monitor person? That's crazy.
I've had so many people look at me and be like, "You look like you would stab somebody."
That's crazy.
Or there was one time I was in a car with this one guy I used to be friends with, and he was like, so I was telling him about this time when I was in a Lyft because I used to take Lyft, and I was wearing like black everything, like it was during the mask mandate, so it's like black mask, black beanie, black leather jacket, black pants, black shoes, like black everything, and I'm like getting in the Lyft, and I was like in the middle of the Lyft drive, or the Lyft ride. This lady, she's like, I don't mean for this to take offense. Like, I don't mean to like offend you. Um, when you got in the car, she's like, she dead ass looks at me and goes, "I thought you were gonna rob me."
That's insane. Oh my god.
I was like, bro, what? And I was telling him about it. He goes, "Can you blame her?" He's like, "You look like a school shooter." I was like, God damn.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my god. You
I was
look like
like,
a school shooter. Fuck.
I was like, I have half a mind to punch you in your fucking throat, dude.
I would have straight up. Oop-cha. Right.
I was
in the
like,
throat.
what the? I was like, dude, what the fuck? What?
That's insane. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to use that one on my brother. You look like a school shooter.
That's so fucked. That's so fucked.
That's crazy. Not me indulging in delusional narratives, Pocket being a daycare teacher taking care of kids by day and rizzing up the moms by the afternoon. Oh my god.
Oh,
I'm
that's
such a
not where
mom rizzer.
that's not where I thought that was going.
That's not where I thought that was going either. I was about to be like, maybe I shouldn't be reading this one out loud. Oh no. No, the mothers love me. I can't deny that.
Speaking of Riz, so yesterday I was sitting on my porch and I was like hanging out, listening to music, kind of just jamming out. And there was a girl that lives next door to me. Her name is Haley. And I saw her like walking down the street with her son, who I believe is like, I think he's like 4 or 5 now. And she's like, "Hey, how are you?" We're like catching up. She's like, "How you doing?" Da 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 da. And she's like, "Hey, what are you doing 30 minutes, maybe an hour or two from now?" I was like, "Not shit. Why?" She goes, "Do you want to like go to the park and like hang out?" I was like,
Ooh.
"Okay." So I was like, "All right, cool. All right, bet." She's like, "All right." She's like, "I'll text you." I was like, "All right." So she goes on, and though, like I'm like hanging out, whatever. I'm like, I go back to listen to music. I'm like just kind of hanging out. She like messages me. She goes, "Hey, I'm sorry." She's like, "I don't think I can make it." She's like, "I have a headache." She's like, "I have a headache." Da 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 da. You know, and me and my, I think like boyfriend or fiance or whatever. I think they were like engaged. She's like, Clay and I are fighting and da 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 da.
Oh gosh.
I was like, "No, it's cool. I get it. I understand." Da da da. She's like, "No." She's like, "I feel bad." I'm like, "Dude, I'm not tripping. It's cool. It's whatever. I'm not like whatever." I'm like, "It's cool. I not you know." I was like, I was like, we can like hang out tomorrow or sometime later. I was like, I have plans early in the morning, so it'll have to be later in the day, whatever. And I was thinking about it, and I was like, this is so weird. There are so many women that, or so many like girls that I know that like have like fiancés, and they're like, "Hey, we're like fighting, da da da. Can we like hang out?" And I'm like, why do I attract these kind of women that like?
It's
that
because
are,
you're
like,
afraid of women. That's why.
It's like women that like are in relationships, and like I could be mistaken as to what her intent is. But,
No, that sounded a little suspicious that she wanted to
Yeah.
hang out with you while she was fighting with her fiance.
Yeah.
No, I was listening to that and I was like, that sounds a bit like a trap set for you.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was like, yeah, Louis, if what I'm always the fucking rebound in every like relationship. I always end up the
That's
fucking rebound.
crazy.
I'm always the
Oh
rebound
no.
dude. I don't know why. I'm always the rebound person. It's so weird. I've noticed that.
That's
Like, well,
crazy.
yeah, because there's another girl that I've been friends with who I found out she left her baby daddy like forever ago, and now she's like been wanting to hang out at like hang out,
But
and I'm
I
like,
mean
what is
like
happening?
hey,
What is
at
happening?
least you get some girls and no girls. I mean, better than nothing.
It's not even that I get girls. It's just like they just want attention from some dude they like half-ass know.
Honestly, yeah. I mean like it sounds like they just like either they want to make like who they were with jealous or like but that straight up sounds like just traps for you. Like you're going to get like trapped and then you're going to get beaten up. Not saying that
Yeah,
you
but
would get beat
I
up.
I I almost had that happen. There was one girl I used to know. She was like, "Hey, can I like come over?" She's like, "I'll bring protection and da da da." And apparently she was like, apparently the boyfriend was like, "No, this is the boyfriend. I'm gonna come to your house." And like that, I was like,
That's crazy.
"Okay, cool." I was like, "Okay, cool." Like I don't give a shit. I was like, "Okay, pull up. All right, bet." I don't
No,
give a
if
fuck.
like if some girl just texted me like, "Hey, I'm gonna come over and I'll bring protection," I'll be like, "Bitch, you better go to the house over because you're not coming to mine."
But apparently the boyfriend got on the phone and he was like, "This is her boyfriend." Da 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 da. He's like, "I'm gonna fuck you up," and I was like, "Okay,
That just
cool."
sounds like toxic relationship right there.
Yeah.
Tisk
I was like,
tisk.
"Okay." Yeah, I was like, "Okay, that's cool. I don't care. Like, pull up." He never showed up. I was like, "Oh, you bitch." I was like, "Oh, you pussy. You backed out."
That's insane.
Louis said, "No, bro, you the main course. Them girls treat they man like side dishes, and you the main."
Well, that's crazy. Oh my god.
Which is so
No, that's
funny.
insane.
So funny because there's a song that I like listen to, and there's one part where okay, so there's this one song where he goes, and you know that the pussy is fire. That's when I throw it at me like a Molotov, and I was like, that that. I was like, that's
What
not
song is
that.
that? I need it immediately on my playlist.
Uh, it's not like us by Mercules and Hobson.
Hold on, I gotta look it up. Let me look it up.
Throw it at me like a Molotov. I'm trying to get what it.
Not Like Us by.
It's like Merkules. Not like us by Mercules and Hobson. It's such a good song.
Aha, I found it. I
It's
won't play
dope.
it right now because.
It's dope. Not like us. No, not. God damn it. Not that song, Louis. Not that song.
Which song?
He's mentioning "Not Like Us" by Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, yeah, that was the first one that popped up for me, and I was like, I have to. I was like, that's not the right one. Oh my gosh. Ugh, I have to pack more today. We're in the middle of moving houses right now,
Hmm.
and we almost have everything out, but oh my god, there's just still so much stuff left, and it's like big, heavy stuff, like our grill and smoker, and then our like
Oh God.
treadmill. There's so much shit.
There's so
There's
many
so
times
much.
I'm like hearing people that are like telling me they're like we're like in the middle of moving. There's a lot of heavy shit. I'm like, you know, you can hit me up. Like I lift heavy furniture for a fucking living. I can help you move shit. I'm strong as fuck.
No, it's
Like
just my dad and my brother. Even though my dad is like, he looks like he's dying every time he picks it up. I'm like, yeah, I can't do that. I'll break my back. So I just leave it to him. I pack everything
no,
though. I'm a packer.
When you move stuff, like when you move, well, okay, when you lift furniture or just anything heavy, lift with your legs.
That's what I say. No one ever listens to me though. They're all
Lift with
well.
your legs.
My brother is like he's a sports dude, so he knows how to like move his body and like how to lift heavy things and
Mhm.
stuff. My dad though is like I always tell him I'm like lift with your legs, not with your back, and he's like, but I'll get insurance money if I'm injured, and I'm like, well then you do you. So I was like, that's fair.
Yeah. Cause like there's so many times I've like damn near like injured myself because I'm like trying to lift with my back and not my legs.
Yeah, I don't do any heavy lifting. I'm too fragile for that.
I regularly lift heavy ass furniture like every day. Shit sucks.
No, I just have to fight off demon children every day. That's about it. Well, okay, one specific child. This one child, like literally every day, I get like bitten, scratched, and like kicked by him every
Oh,
day. Yeah, like almost every day. He's actually been a lot better, but he's not going to be here this summer, and I'm so happy for that. But like
little
he's part of my group of like kids because we all have different like groups and stuff, and my group of kids, we call them like we put like sort them by color group, and so I have like red group,
mm,
which is like the youngest group in our like daycare. It's like
mm,
5 and 6 year olds, so like kindergarten age, and this one kid is like I don't know what he's on, but he's on something because he'll like walk in the morning. I'll be like, "Oh, good morning," and he'll be like, "Don't talk to me," and I'll be like, "Okay, that's the kind of day we're gonna have." And then I'll be trying to get him on the bus to go to school, and he'll literally throw his backpack at my face and then just start kicking and hitting me. And I'll be like, "Okay, we gotta get on the bus now." And as we're getting on the bus, he just continues to kick and hit me. And then I have to sit next to him on the bus, otherwise he'll like bite the other kids that sit next to him. So then I just get bitten instead. It's great.
it sounds like he's like a little fucking demon spawn.
Literally, literally. I mean, he has
Fucking
his like sweet moments. Like there's some days where I don't get hit at all, and those are just the best days ever. And then he'll like be like, "Can I get a hug?" And I'll be like, "Oh, sure." What do the parents say? He has bio mom and stepdad, and then bio dad. Bio mom and stepdad are pretty like in his they communicate regularly, which God bless them because some parents are just stone walls when you try to talk to them. But they like
Yeah.
communicate really well. They work on plans, and they've been doing a great job with him and like communicating with us. Now the dad the dad is where the problems lay. like that is where they are. That's where all the problems come from because dad does not have a routine for him, and so he basically is just given a tablet and like told to go do whatever. So
Damn.
yeah, yes. But he's not the only kid who's literally just given a tablet. Like that's why I'm saying like nowadays like the internet is just so much more like prominent than it was like when I was younger or like when you were younger. Like kids are like on the internet and that's all they're ever
Yeah,
on now.
they're all like so chronically like online.
Yes, yes. And like most parents will like give them like the little kids tablet and just give it to them, but like and it has like YouTube Kids on there, but if you know anything about YouTube Kids, it's
Yeah,
not
I'm aware. Yeah,
there
I'm
it's
aware.
not really for kids. Like my siblings,
Okay.
my younger siblings have tablets, and so
Yeah.
I got rid of the YouTube Kids on there for them because my parents are like, "Oh, it's meant for kids." I'm like, "No, it's not. It is not."
For anyone who has kids, I'm gonna say this now. Stop giving your kids fucking tablets.
Literally.
You want your kids to behave? Spend fucking time playing with them.
Or literally do like how they did
Stop.
in the olden days. Throw them in the backyard and tell them to find some sticks. Like, you were raised without electronics, you can raise your kids without electronics.
Thank you. So Melissa said my child will not be allowed to play on any electronics. They will be outside. Thank you.
Yeah, at least, like, if you're gonna give them, like, electronics, wait until they're, like, at least middle school or high school. Like, their whole
Yeah.
elementary, they don't need to have any electronics. Because like it just messes with their brain, and then it's too much. It's
Like give 'em-
overstimulating for
yeah,
the young brains.
give them toys. Like fuck.
Literally,
Like
there's
so okay.
stimulating toys out there that will keep them distracted.
Yeah. So I
Agreed.
unfortunately I had unfettered access to the internet as a kid.
Yeah, so did I.
And it has very much damaged my psyche as a child.
Yes, yeah.
It has definitely prominently affected me growing up,
Yeah, like I
unfortunately.
think honestly, I see. I had a phone when I was like in kindergarten, but that's just because we used to have walkies because me and my cousin would walk to school, and my cousin wanted a
Mhm.
phone. She kept throwing the walkies we got into like this little like river thing that was next to the school, and so my parents were like, "Oh, they keep losing them. So if we get them a phone, maybe they won't like lose them as often." Because they didn't know we were throwing our walkies into the the lake or the river. So I had a phone really young, but no, I agree. Like it definitely like I feel like it made me mature too quickly because you see so much on the
Yeah.
internet and like you learn so much on the internet that you shouldn't at that age.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Uh, I didn't get a cell phone until I was 16. That was because I bought
Agreed,
it with my
Louis.
own money. Yeah,
No.
Lou was like, give them toys, teach them backyard games like a normal effing childhood. We were all iPad kids,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, we're all iPad
I was
kids.
I was stuck outside no matter what. Shit, I wish. I
No,
wish my
like
parents I really wish my parents would have paid more attention to me.
no, yeah, I'm same. I like now that I'm older and I'm like able to go where I want and do what I want, like I'm not as much on the internet as I used to be. Like of course I like stream and stuff and I'll like watch YouTube and like YouTube shorts. But like I try to like go out more. Like I go hiking a lot or I'll go to like the lakes nearby. Like I try to not be as online as I used to be.
No, I was thinking about that right as I was like streaming like as I like started when I showed you that other clip and I was like I hope this doesn't ruin uh hiking for her because I was like
Oh no. Do you know what? I see so much creepy shit in the woods. Listen, I got like stuck in the woods one time as the sun was setting, and like you hear a lot of strange things in the woods, but most of the time it's just animals who are really good at like mimicking people noises and whatnot. So like I'm also I don't believe in ghosts or like scary stuff like that. So I was just chilling, but no, you see and hear a lot of weird shit in the woods.
'cause if I'm in the woods and all of a sudden all I hear is no, I'm fucking out. No, no,
I see
oh no,
you.
nah, no, because that sincerely fucked me up. Because he's just like hanging out in the woods, and she goes, "I see." Nope. You just hear, "I see you." Nah, no, and it's right as he turns the flashlight off.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh hell no! Oh hell no!"
Do you watch or have do you know Nuke's Top 5?
Yes, I
I
watch him all
love
the
Nuke's Top
time.
5.
His videos traumatized me growing up.
Oh no, yeah, my dad would like play them and stuff like on our TV. He still does it too. Like when I was like younger and like oh my gosh. That shit was terrifying. He also made me watch a bunch of horror movies with him growing up, so I like
Mhm.
but
No, the
yeah.
one movie that fucking oh my god, that traumatized me was 28 Weeks Later. That movie fucking scared the shit out of me.
What was that? I don't remember that one.
It's a zombie movie. They're making
Oh,
a
oh, yes, yes, yes. Okay, they're making the
they're
new
yeah,
movie. It's like 28 years later or something.
yes. It comes
Yes.
out either June or July and I'm going to go see it in theaters when it comes out.
Yeah. Oh, that. Oh, yeah. I need to see. I love zombie movies.
I need to go see I plan on going to see it in theaters. Do you guys remember 127 Hours? I don't think I've seen that one.
I don't think I have either. Oh wait, is that the one where he's stuck in like a canyon with his arm like stuck in a
Oh,
boulder?
is that the one you? Oh, okay. I haven't seen the whole movie, but I've seen that. Nope, nope. I've seen that part. Nope. Oh, that looks like it fucking hurt. Having
Is
to
it?
cut your fucking
Oh
your
yeah, yeah. He
whole.
had to cut off his arm and.
Yep.
Well, to
What
be
a
fair, he's probably
fucking
so dehydrated and like out of it. He probably didn't like. He probably felt it, but like he didn't like process it really. I guess. So that's probably how he was able to just saw
He
right
did.
through it.
He did it. No, he did it with a pocket knife.
Yeah, he had to saw through it, like his
No,
bone.
no, no. Eh, nope. Eh, nope.
I remember watching that movie with my family, and like, I was like, I could never. I know.
Speaking
I
of,
want to
okay,
see the new Final Destination movie so bad, Louis.
hey, you want to hear something really fucked up?
What?
I saw a picture of, it was a theater, and it said this lady who went to go see the Final Destination movie in the theater, as she's like watching like the movie, the fucking ceiling of the theater collapsed.
That's crazy.
I was like,
Oh my
oh,
god. That would be my luck right there. I'd be like, I'm gonna go see the
oh.
movie and then just die. That's crazy.
Fucking
Watch it be like
ceiling
a new
collapsed.
marketing ploy though. Like,
No, the way they've been marketing the movie is on the back of those log trucks. They have the picture of Final Destination on the back of the log trucks with the log truck. I was like, that's fucking genius.
that's oh my god. If I saw that, I'd be like, nope. I'm gonna back up right now. Like, we're not
I
gonna
know
do that.
there's so many times I'm out driving and I see it and I'm like, nope, nope, nope. I'm getting out of the lane. Getting out of the lane.
Cosmo's like, we make your theater collapse when you go and see the movie.
Nothing beats the Minecraft movie. Have you seen the carnage? I have. I've seen the way they've tore up fucking theaters in the Minecraft movie.
Yes. Oh my! Like literally, I went and saw the Minecraft movie, and they literally told us they were like, before you go in, please don't throw anything. And we were like, okay. The movie is so good, though. I love the Minecraft movie.
Let me say, Jack Black literally had to pop up and show the kids, tell him to chill the fuck out.
Literally. That's insane. When
Oh
Jack Black
man.
has to be the one to tell you to stop goofing off, like you know you're doing too much.
But it's not that they're griffing off.
Yeah, they're just
they're throwing,
terrorizing.
like, yeah, they're destroying the entire fucking theater.
There was like some kids were like setting off fireworks inside, which also that's super
Yeah.
freaking dangerous. That's literally like bombs just inside, and then the smoke from
Mhm.
them that'll suffocate people. Like that's just crazy to me. Like,
Yep.
what makes
Well,
them think that's okay?
well, the smoke inhalation is what will get you before anything else.
Yeah.
So, because that's how people die.
Mm-hmm.
It says under his breath, "Chicken jockey."
Chicken
Chicken
jockey.
jockey.
See, I went and saw the movie like way later when it came out. So like our like the theater we went to like didn't really have anyone, which was nice. One time someone brought a real chicken. How did they get that into the theaters?
Yeah, I heard about that. I don't know, dude.
How the
People are fucking wild.
that had to be one quiet chicken.
Let's not talk about what happened with Dark Knight Rises, cause that was fucked.
What happened? Well, now I want to know what happened. I don't know what happened.
I forget the dude's name. It's in a Tech Nine song. He shut the theater up.
Oh my god!
Yep. And I think like
Over a movie?
it was like it was during Batman Dark Knight Rises. Uh, the dude was fucking crazy. I don't know. The dude was fucking nuts.
Jesus.
Yeah. I think like 7 people died.
Oh my gosh, that's horrible.
Yeah. And there was like 13, 14 injured. Yeah, the dude was off his fucking rocker.
Oh my gosh, some of the stuff that happens in movie theaters, I feel like is just insane. Like, I know when they were doing the oh gosh, 50 Shades of Grey movie in theaters, like so many couples got caught doing it in the theaters, and I'm like, why?
Ew.
First of all, why would you want to do it around so many like other people like that, just out in the open?
Yeah.
Because I would never. You would not catch me dead. That's just insane to me. And also, that movie was not as good as people thought it was.
I wouldn't know. Haven't seen it.
No. It was made for like at the time like I think it was just made from like moms and wives who like weren't getting any.
Yeah. Yeah.
Louis says clapping noises in the movie ain't finished yet. That's crazy. Oh my god. No, that's
awesome.
insane.
I remember when oh, what's his name? Pee Wee Herman got arrested because he went to a movie theater and yeah.
He got arrested because he went to a movie theater.
He was masturbating in the movie theater.
I thought you said he
Yeah.
went to a movie theater. I was like, I go to a movie theater. I haven't got arrested yet. No, that'll do
No,
it.
they caught him masturbating in the theater and said they arrested his ass.
I don't blame him. I would have arrested him too. But wait, did they let him finish though, or like did they? No, that's a bad question to ask. I shouldn't ask that question. Cause like,
I don't think they did.
well, they had like, yeah, I wouldn't want to touch him if it was like if he was like you gotta let him finish or something. At least in the bathroom or like I don't like. I don't know how to word that better. I'll be quiet now, you know, I'll just be quiet. That was a horrible question to ask. It just kind of came out. My bad.
Louis just said, "You ever sat on director's club seat? It's pretty alright."
The director's seats? I've never. Sonic 3? With Shadow? No. The kids in my daycare keep telling me to watch because they're all like really into Sonic right now, and I don't really care much for the Sonic franchise, so
Yeah, I don't either.
like I like the first movie. The first movie is really cute. I will say though, the CGI is ugly as shit, and it makes me laugh every time I see it.
I know. I always hated movies with CGI. Just like this shit sucks ass.
Like there's some good CG, like Interstellar. If you've ever seen that movie, the CGI in that movie is beautiful. We do movie nights or not movie nights, movie days with the kids. Like we'll put on like different movies. Like last week on Thursday was it? We watched High School Musical with them all, and they didn't understand it. They were like, "This movie is so boring. This movie's so old," and I'm like, "Hey, I grew up with this movie." It's like you can't hate on High School Musical.
I remember I think I was in high school and we were like watching it one day, and I was like, "This movie sucks." I was like, "This movie sucks."
This movie is trash.
I was like, "This movie sucks. Why are we watching this shit? Turn it off."
Honestly.
The teacher was like, "If you're gonna be like that, you can leave." I was like, "All right." So I left. So I was like, "All right, I'm heading out. I'm going home."
Oh, the Paw Patrol movies? Yes, I've watched every single one of those. All the Paw Patrol movies. Because there's like, I think there's 3, right? 3 Paw Patrol movies now? I don't know. I think this week we're supposed to be watching... Which movie is it? I want to say Mulan, I think.
Ooh, I love Mulan.
I love Mulan.
Oh, I love Mulan. That's such a good movie.
It's so good. I love the music. No, there's some movies we can't play. Like we can't play. What is it? It's a. Is it? I think it's Space Jam. We can't play that movie. There's like, cause our like daycare. Like we have certain rules and like. A lot of them have to do with like media, like what media we can like show them and stuff. We can't do any Studio Ghibli movies. I tried. Sorry, I tricked my. I don't know. They just like are like the people who run us don't like Studio Ghibli. They don't like any like anime. Like they don't like anything like that. They're very like you have to keep it like Disney. But they also like half the Disney movies when we try to get them to like watch it, they're like, no, you can't show that one, it's too inappropriate, even though it's rated for kids and is a kids movie or show. But then also it's also like the parents like problem, like the fault too, because they'll be like, oh, we don't let our kids watch Mickey Mouse, Which I get, that's
What?
fair and all, but also like
But why not Mickey Mouse? 'Cause
I
was
don't know. I could get like not letting them watch like Teletubbies. Like I wasn't allowed to watch Teletubbies or anything. Or like SpongeBob, because SpongeBob isn't the most appropriate either, with all like the hidden jokes in there. But like,
that's that's all I like watched growing up was all of that shit.
I wasn't allowed to watch any of that growing up.
You know how many times I grew up many times. My mom having like rated R movies, like just like watching rated R movies that had like sex scenes in them. Like she's like, I don't care if you watch. She's like, you can look if you want.
Well, no,
I,
I watched a lot of horror movies, but for like whatever reason, like certain cartoons, I wasn't allowed to watch. Teletubbies, I wasn't allowed to watch. I wasn't allowed to watch the Purple Dinosaur one or Elmo. Like,
Barney.
yeah, Barney.
Hmm. I was allowed to watch whatever I wanted. Now as for my grandmother, that's another story. Uh, The only thing I was not allowed to watch with my grandmother was just anything revolving around magic, like Harry Potter or like magicians or like
Oh, really?
anything like that. Yeah, because she's a Jehovah Witness.
Oh,
Yeah,
that checks out. That checks out.
yeah. But I did anyways. But um, though, like my thing is like my mom like would let me watch like rated R movies and like TV shows that were like mature. I was allowed to watch like really whatever because my mom didn't give a fuck.
That's so fair.
Though I I watched a lot of weird shit growing up. I watched a lot of like South Park, uh uh Grim Adventure of Billy and Mandy, a lot of like Danny Phantom.
Oh, I love
Uh
Danny Phantom.
I watched a lot of shit that had like really like unhinged ass like kind of like weird dark humor.
Yes.
So now I have a really fucked up and like really bizarre sense of humor. There's so many times I'm like talking to somebody and like I'll say something really dark and like out of pocket and they'll look at me and be like, what the fuck did you just say? I'm like, I'm not repeating myself. You heard me.
Well, for a while, I was able to watch this one show because my mom didn't know what it was. Um, and it was the regular show. I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah, I was able to get away with watching that for a while before my mom walked in on me on them saying like shit. And then I got to go outside and pick myself a Switch, and then and then I couldn't watch it anymore.
They have never said shit.
They have. They
No,
have
they
said it.
haven't.
Yes,
No,
they have.
no, they have not.
Yes, they have because that
No,
I
they have
remember
not.
it. They said it. They may have like bleeped it out in the like later on, but I remember they said it right as my mom was walking in, and then she made me go outside and pick out a like twig to get beat with. I remember it very very well.
Nah, I don't remember that.
They have cursed in that show. They may have edited all the episodes now so they don't like so that when they air it, it doesn't get flagged, but they definitely did.
Yes, I have seen. That's another thing. Flapjack.
Oh,
Flapjack
yes.
was fucking weird. Flapjack was a fucking weird show. You know what else is fucking Fairly Odd Parents. Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh, yes. Oh my god,
That
the
show-
ending. Have you seen the ending of that show?
Yeah, I've seen it. Ending.
It is crazy. But
Chowder
also
is
makes
good
sense.
at- yeah, yeah.
Oh, I love Chowder. Chowder?
The one thing that I always quote with like the Fairly Odd Parents is that one episode where like I don't remember what the context behind this is, but I remember like it's like something to do with Tootie and like Crocker. Crocker's like in this like tutu doing like ballet and he like comes on the screen. She's like, "You weird," and he goes, "Says you," and several other psychiatric professionals. But that's besides the point. And I'm like, me. I'm like me.
Same.
That's
Oh my gosh.
I quote that constantly. You, and several other psychiatric professionals, but that's besides the point. That shit was fucking weird.
Oh my
That shit was
gosh.
so weird. No, but what made Flapjack, Chowder, and SpongeBob like really like disturbing were those like really disturbing like up close like
Yes, I know what you're
the,
talking about. The
that
like
shit was
the super close
weird.
frames of the like, and then like the music changes for a split second.
Yeah.
Like oh my gosh, did you watch Cowardly or
Yes.
yeah.
Cowardly. Yeah. Curse the Cowardly. That. Yes.
I love
That was
that. That was
another.
creepy
Yeah.
as that was like horror for kids. Like there's Monster
Yes.
House and Coraline. I love Coraline. I actually watched it last night. But like I love horror for kids. Like I think it introduces them in like a good way to like the horror genre.
Yeah. What always freaked me out was at the beginning of the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, the music. Oh, there was, or no, no, it's like I was at the ending. It was the ending credits. They would always like talk backwards, so you couldn't understand what they would say, what they like were saying. So as I got older, when the internet was accessible, I would like look up what they would say, and it was like, oh, like why did they use backmasking? That's so bizarre.
I swear, so, like these old like cartoons and TV shows were like just secretly ARGs that
Yeah.
people have yet to solve.
So at the ending of one of the episodes, there's one of the guy. There's a narrator, and it's reversed. It's like put backwards, so you can't understand. If you go back and you reverse it, he's basically telling you you're watching the show backwards. And I was like,
Oh.
this is weird. This show is fucking weird. A lot of those kids like cartoons were fucking weird. Now that like I think
Yeah.
about it, I'm like, no wonder I have a really off-putting, bizarre, dark humor.
Honestly. Now, have you seen the
No,
Nutter Butter ARG?
I saw that and I
Yeah.
was like, hold on. You just reminded me of something. You just reminded me of
So
something.
Cosma introduced me to it. I didn't even know it was a thing, and then he introduced it to me on TikTok, and I was like, "This is the most amazing thing ever."
Uh, I have to find it. I have to find it. I have to find it. Do I still have it? Please tell me I still have it. Did I delete it? Fuck, I think I deleted it. Uh, fuck. PBS Kids, or the PBS channel. They, oh, did I? Fuck, I think I deleted it. Uh, there's this weird ass picture that was published by PBS where it looked like these two pigs had like human like faces,
Oh,
and I was like, PBS, what are you doing? I was like,
yeah,
this
that's weird.
I was like, yo, what the fuck?
Why? Like, what was it for?
I don't know.
They
I have
just
no
published a
clue.
picture of it.
Yeah. I was
Oh,
like, I was like, PBS, you're gonna give me a fucking nightmare. What
God.
is this?
Literally, that sounds so. That sounds weird. Why?
God damn it, that's not what I want. Yeah, it was so bizarre. If I can find it. I, hold on. I know I have it somewhere. I have it somewhere. I have to find it. No. Uh. Why do they make it so hard to find shit anymore?
Literally.
I'm like, there's times I'm like talking to somebody. I'm like, oh, I remember this thing, and I'm like, I can never find it because I posts. Uh, post from you. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is.
Oh,
Okay,
let
I
me
found
see.
it. I found it. Hold on. Okay. I'm saving it. Okay. I'm gonna send it to Discord. Fuck it. I'm gonna just send it directly to your Discord. Like, do the message,
Yeah.
whatever. Okay. Look at this.
What the hell?
Yeah.
What even is that? That looks like something out of Fran Bow.
Like PPS. What the fuck is this?
That's insane.
And that's all they posted was just a picture. No caption, nothing, just a picture.
Why?
I don't know. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
That's creepy as hell.
I know. It was so weird. It was so weird.
Okay. I gotta go because I gotta go pack some more stuff.
All right, it was awesome having you on. I would love to have you on some more.
Oh, yes, for sure, definitely. And then next time we'll definitely find a game to play.
Okay, awesome.
But yes, thanks for having me on and streaming with me as well.
Absolutely, anytime.
All right, then, goodbye.
Bye.
All right, my friends, my fellow travelers, we are gonna go raid Cosmo real quick before I hop off here. How do I do a raid, though? We gotta do a raid. And then I think this is right. Let's see if I can do this right. First time. That did not work. How do I raid? Hold on, let me go to... Maybe I have to go on to Twitch. And then... I'm gonna figure it out. Don't worry. I got this. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. No, how do you raid? How do you raid? Oh gosh. Now I have to look it up. Hold on. How to raid on Twitch. Let's see. Type raid. Okay. There was no pop-up that appeared. There was no pop-up that appeared. How do I raid? In your chat text box, type raid, followed by the channel name. Okay. Do I have to do at? Oh, yeah. There we go. Maybe that's what I do. Nothing happened! How do you raid? Don't worry, we got this. I'll figure it out. How the hell do you raid? Someone tell me. Because I can't type it on my own thing, can I? Oh, maybe I can. Nope, that's not it. I literally have no idea how to raid. Thank you. At least someone has faith in me. How do you... Okay. I'm looking it up. I'm looking up the directions. But we have to go raid Cosma. Because he's playing Visage and we gotta go make fun of him. Oh, here we go. How to raid... Okay. Yeah, Why should you? Who should I raid? Nope, I already know who I want to raid. When you do a tweet, you'll send all your viewers. Yeah, I want to send all of them there. How to raid. In your chat text box, just go for the command /raid followed by the channel name. There's... Oh, but it didn't pop up. The target channel will be notified. What? But... it's not working. It's not working! How do you... Let me go to my channel. Oh, wait. Was I not even on the video? That's crazy. Oh. Wait, no. That's what... What?! Where's the chat at, actually? We'll figure it out. I'm gonna get there. Don't worry. And go back to the channel. Okay, no. Go here. Chat. Where is my chat? Where's the chat? What the fuck? How? How do you do a raid? I thought I was doing it and it's not doing it. That's insane. Maybe it's all one word. Raid? No. Oh my god, this is gonna drive me crazy. Yes, okay. Expand. Oh, there we go. Jesus. I think I figured it out. Okay, hold on. Maybe it's not that one. Let me try this again. We're gonna get it. Before I get off, we're gonna get it. Raid. It's not working. Can I just, like, go to his channel and raid him? I want to know how to raid people. Oh my gosh. They don't make this easy. Okay, a complete guide on how to raid people. Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's what I put. And then a raid now is supposed to pop up, but there was no raid now. Oh, wait. Oh. I think I realized what I was doing wrong. Fuck. I was putting an exclamation mark. I was not supposed to be putting an exclamation mark. It was supposed to be, I'm ready to, let me raid! Right now. Yay, we raided! Yay, we've raided! We're here! Amazing. Now we've sent them all to...
I do have that. Uh-huh. Open. Open. Oh, I hate that. Why'd I have to open the door like that?
We got them. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream here, though. Anyway.